We need to adjust that a little bit here. Let's see here. Running in from the parking lot, guys. Thank you for being patient with me. Hi, everybody. Where are we straight? I'm going to unbutton this. Welcome, guys, to another episode of Amazon Live, Grommet Live. I do Amazon Live from time to time, and this is just one of those days. Why do I feel like my camera is crooked? Hold on, I got to fix this. Is it? Or is it just me? Let's see. You guys, that's what makes the chat so great. You guys can tell me that. Oh, we already have the chat going. Okay. Let's see. Hello, Lisa. So glad you are here. What a fun show, you guys. I love that we are doing all these sort of, I was going to say girly shows, but I got to say fashion is so not just girly these days. So it was really actually so much fun going through the Grommet website to find products, because once again, much like when we did Getting Gorgeous with Grommet, I was so pleasantly surprised at the number of products that are fashion oriented, whether it's regular clothing, actually a lot of men's clothing, which kind of surprised me. And let's see, lots of fashion accessories, lots of problem-solving fashion accessories. I'm going to show you many of them tonight, including one of my very favorite problem-solving fashion accessories. I actually snuck this one in at the last minute because I could not imagine doing a show on fashion without this one. So I'm excited to share that one with you guys. And I am excited to try something new with you guys tonight. And I think you guys are going to like it. First, I have to say hi to all the makers who I'm already seeing inside the chat. You guys, thank you for being here. We've got Bandywear. Bev is here tonight. And let's see who else. Daria Walsh, fantastic. Daria, good to see you in here. And Sherry. And let's see, we've got Switch in the house. I'm having trouble. I'm going to zoom in here. That makes it much easier. Okay, lots of action in the chat. And you guys know how I feel about that. If you have never been here before, let me start by just saying welcome to Grommet Live. This is a live shopping show at its core. But if you have been here before, you know that it is a lot more than that. And it is so much fun. It is such a passion of mine to be able to shine a light on these incredible makers, these incredible inventors who had a light bulb moment, like pretty much everybody on the planet does, right? We all have those sort of $1 million ideas that come into our minds, but how many people actually make it happen? Let's see. Something blocked me there. These makers and these inventors on Grommet have all, kind of felt that fear, kicked it aside, and brought it to life. And what's so fun about this show is we actually get to meet them. So every week we do 2 shows. Tonight's show is what we call a themed show. So it's around a specific topic. Excuse me. And so tonight, as you guys all know, this is all about fashion and fashion accessories. And then on Wednesday nights, we do what is called sort of a new product launch show. And so every week on Grommet, they launch 15 to 20 new products. And so Greg and I, my co-host, who is here with me pretty much every Wednesday night, we get to choose some products that we want to feature. We do sort of live product reviews of those products, and we help them try to win what's called Product of the Week. And winners of Product of the Week, that happens with the help of all of you. Because on Grommet, if you have never been there before, there's a whole system, kind of a competition going on that is called upvoting. And so when you see a QR code tonight to help these makers get to the top, you want to hit that QR code that you're seeing right here. Now, tonight is not a competition because these brands, for the most part, have already been on here for a while, but they're always trying to get more and more upvotes so that their products get seen by more and more people. So don't be fooled by the QR code thinking that, oh my gosh, if I click that, I'm buying. You actually are not. What you're doing is just saying, yes, love the product, love the inventor behind it, whatever good feelings that you're having, that's just kind of a vote of confidence. And by doing that, you're getting a 20% discount should you decide to buy it either now or a year from now. So you'll have that 20%. So always good to do that, not only for the maker, but also for you, should you decide to buy it. So it's kind of cool, kind of a win-win. The other big win for you guys, as you know, is that on every Grommet Live event that we do, we always do 2 giveaways. And so tonight will be no different. Although when I said I wanted to try something different with you guys, we are going to do something a little different. And I'm actually pulling this from my Amazon Live show. I do this all the time over on Amazon Live. And what that is that our regular giveaway is going to be at the halfway point. So when I'm about 3 products in, we're going to do a giveaway of one of the products tonight. And I'm going to choose that as probably my favorite top pick of the night. And to enter to win, thank you, Jen, my producer. Am I on the, what? I'm backwards tonight. That's what it was. That was what I think I'm mirrored, which is probably a good thing. Anyway, so there is the enter to win. All you have to do is get your phone out, take a picture of that QR code and enter right there. And then because you guys are here live, if you want a second chance, you want to double your chances to win tonight, you just have to say something inside the chat like the word, just to keep it simple, giveaway. And I'm already seeing several people doing that. And again, if you're here new for the first time, just so you know, we are broadcasting all over the place. So we are on YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn and several pages on each one of those. So the chat that you're seeing might be different than the ones I'm seeing them all. But you might be on Facebook and not be seeing YouTube. I will tell you the busiest chat always seems to be on Facebook, on Grommet's Facebook page. So if you want to be where the action is, hop on over there. That's what I would recommend. But it's fun no matter where you are. Let's see. I think I just saw somebody that I haven't seen in a very long time. Got to go back from New York City. It is. Oh, hello, lady. I'm so happy you're here. Okay. So that is halfway point. We're doing a giveaway. At the end, we always do a giveaway, and I'm going to continue with doing the giveaway at the end. However, instead of just randomly picking from the people that entered to win, the person that chimes in with the right answer, I'm going to ask you guys a question. And the question is going to have something to do with something that we talked about on tonight's show. So a bit of a little trivia fun tonight. And so at the end, the first person who gets that wins the product. And as you know, if you've been on here, we've been doing some really great product giveaways. So I have a feeling tonight is going to be another one of those. So pay attention. You never know what I'm going to ask about. So I always have fun doing this too. So I hope you guys like that. If you guys like that idea or you have any thoughts on it, put it in the chat just so I know. That just makes it a little more fun. So I get some feedback from you guys. Let's see here. What else housekeeping wise do I need to say? Oh, speaking of the chat, I do want to mention because it, really why I do this is because I want to help the makers and inventors get found. I want their products to get out in front of as many people as we possibly can. That is sort of my devotion in life, is to help inventors and makers. And so this is one way that I get to do that. And Greg, I know, feels exactly the same way about that. And you guys can help by making the chat really active, because the more active it is, the more that each one of the social media platforms pays attention to that, and they start pushing it out to more people because they see that there's some, kind of fun action going on Grommet Live. So let's keep that in mind all night, because I always love going home and checking the numbers, and I'm always shocked when I see how many people they've pushed it out to. So it's really, really cool and really exciting and fun for everybody. And Josie's here. Josie loves that idea. Thank you. And Beth is jumping in here. All right. Both of you guys. We have Beth and Bev from Bandywear, one of my very favorite product lines. Forever Linked is in the house. I'm so excited to have you here. Really, you made me cry today, just so you know. And you'll find out why shortly. What else? I think that's it. Now, we have several products to go through tonight. And as I said in the social media post, if anybody saw that, this is not your typical fashion show, so to speak. Of course it's not. Grommet would never do that. It's really sort of outside the box in terms of the products that I picked. So you're not going to see a runway with supermodels and very, high fashion outfits, but you're going to see some very, very cool, as I mentioned, problem-solving fashion items, but you're also going to see some jewelry that is pretty darn amazing and beautiful. And well, I'm not going to tell you everything you're going to see. Let's just get started. How about that? Okay, we are going to get started with a product that is not so, shall we say, traditionally fashion forward, but it's definitely something that we all have as part of our fashion wardrobe. And you're seeing it right there. And I wanted to have these on because they're socks, but really they are very fashion forward, because if you are fashionable these days, your socks are not showing, as I have learned from my children, who make fun of me if even a touch of my sock is showing. I am very sort of out of it and not cool. So I am one of those who has been searching for a good pair of no-show socks. I am curious. Do you guys, anyone in the chat, chime in? Are you wearing no-show socks? Is that like a thing for you, or do you wear the traditional crew socks? What kind of socks do you wear? I mean, I do wear the low socks, but I came to learn that I thought mine were no-show, but clearly they were not no-show because my kids made fun of me. So I went on a hunt and started buying up all of these no-show socks. I tried, oh my gosh, at least 20 different brands. I mean, from just the ones at Target, I ordered some off Amazon. Um, oh gosh, some really expensive ones. I've tried them all over. Daria says she always wears no show. And so yours, Daria, just do not show at all, literally. So let me tell you my problem with the ones. Oh, Leslie's here, yay. My problem with the ones that I would buy, there's several things that I found wrong with them. Either they're so no show that they do not stay on for more than a minute. They, I heard someone say something about how they sort of slingshot off of you because they're just barely wedged around your toe and your heel. And the thought of wearing those with sneakers and my laces on top of the top of my foot, like it just doesn't work in my eyes. Then the other side of that is no-show socks that try to be really tight so that they don't fall off. And that's like that tight elastic. And you get that band, kind of the imprint on your foot, and it hurts and you cannot wait to get them off. So many different kinds, but none of them work. And so I finally was giving up on being fashionable when it comes to my socks, because it was just, comfort is important to me as well. Let's see. Veronica does not wear no-show socks. She wears ankle length. Veronica, I have to tell you, you might not be in style. Just ask my children. But I don't know. Maybe they're coming back. I can't keep up. But I know right now, no show is a pretty big deal. And there are lots of them out there, some very expensive, some very cheap. Up until now, I've never found a pair that works. Well, when I saw these on Grommet, I could not order them fast enough, because I know that Grommet does not pick up anything that does not work really, really well and that does not solve the problem in some sort of a unique, interesting way. And so I was really excited to get my first pair of no-show socks. And actually, they sent me a whole bunch of them. I'm very lucky. But let's talk about all the differences. Well, you know what? I'm going to show you a video that is going to describe one of the most major different. Actually, it actually shows you a few differences, and it's hysterical. I was laughing. Jen and I were laughing both today watching this. If you've ever seen any of their advertising, it's really, really great. But this is actually, it's funny, but it's real. Look at this. He's being actually pulled by a truck. That's how well these no-show socks work. These fail-proof, slip-proof no-show socks. I thought that was so great. They also have on their YouTube channel one with a woman hanging out of a helicopter, I think it is. So she's hanging upside down by her toes with the no-show socks. So that I'm going to use white because I think that's going to show up better on camera. So many things to love about these, you guys. Let me just first start by saying they actually stay on. And they stay on so comfortably. I'm never adjusting them. I'm never trying to pull them up higher. I'm never trying to stretch them out because they're too tight. Believe it or not, and I'm someone, my son always sleeps with socks on, and I could never imagine that because it just feels too constraining for me. I do sleep with these on because they're so breathable, which is odd. I never thought I would do that. So it's just a little chilly at home here at night. And so I sleep with these on, and they're so comfortable, you don't even know that you're wearing them. But these have the perfect fit as far as not too low, not too high. They're always covered by pretty much any kind of shoe. And in fact, Jen, can you pull up, there's an image that shows all the different kinds of shoes that it hides. Let's see, I think that's coming. So if you're wearing any of those, you are covered with these Invisi socks. So men, women, anyone and everyone, all different sizes, and they are going to feel so comfortable. They're going to hug your foot. They mold to your foot perfectly. And then let's take that down. Let's see here. Okay, because I want to show you some detailing here that's really important, that the reasons why these work so well. The material itself is really, really nice. It's a cotton spandex blend, where many of the other socks that I find on Amazon and Target and all of that, they've got polyester in it, and they're costing like double. And these are just very, very soft cotton and spandex. And so I don't know if actually, I'm going to get a darker one to show you this one detail here. This is a gel padding in the back. It's a gel grip, and this is right around your heel. Can you see that there? So it's the perfect amount of grip that just holds onto that heel without bothering you. It doesn't bother in any way, but these socks do not slip because of that gel grip. In fact, they tout that their grip is 3 times stronger than any other sock on the market. And they also have sort of a braiding right here at the top. It's kind of a knit braid right there in that. And so it's not even like elastic. It's just with this patented braiding that they do that, again, hugs the top and feels so comfortable. Nothing peeks out, but the top of your foot where you need it to be covered is covered. And that to me was where so many other of the socks that I find fail, is too much of the top of my foot was showing. And so it was hurting inside my shoe. So they've got that covered as well. And they are so confident about how first of all, how well they're made, just what the quality is, the craftsmanship of these, that they give you a 1-year guarantee. So you can basically wear these for 365 days or 64 days. And on the last day, you can send it back and they will send you a new one if you are not happy with your socks. So I think that says a lot about these right there. I'm looking for, oh, here they are. Okay. Let's see. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any of the details. That was another part I wanted to mention about why I can sleep in these socks. There's something about the breathability of the material that my feet, and I'm not a foot sweater. I know some people are and some people are. I'm really not, for the most part. But the breathability of this fabric it's like the no sweat sock. And so you barely feel like you're wearing them, but it does kind of wick the moisture away from your feet, which is really, really nice. What else? The fit. And so not only does it fit so good because of the way it molds to your foot and because of that silicone, kind of gel grip in the back, but they have 8 sizes because they want it to be perfectly fit. Most other socks, as you guys know, it's usually like small, medium, large. This is 8 different sizes. So you can get that perfect fit. And if you order them and they're not the perfect fit, you just send them back and they'll send you some new ones. So they are just a top-notch company. And I love the price point, because with the Grommet discount, you are getting 3 pairs of I keep wanting to say Invisalign, like the teeth thing, but Invisa socks. And so you're getting 3 pairs of them for just over $13. So it comes out to something like $4.50 per pair. And for socks that are this quality, that solve so many problems and that make you look so stylish and so fashion forward because your socks are not showing, it is so worth it. And trust me, you are going to want, you're going to want to get many more than 3. These will be your go-to socks all day long. So definitely pick up, because of that 20% discount, you can get a whole bunch of them at one time. And again, if you don't like them, send them back. If you need stocking stuffers, I think socks it's kind of my tradition. Every Christmas, my poor children get socks in their stocking. But they have never gotten Invisa socks. And so this year they will. And so why not pick them up early when you've got that 20% discount? And this is a beige, which I think is super cool, because this, kind of blends with your skin. So if they were to peek out and show it all, you're not going to see them. So I like this a lot. This is sort of a charcoal gray, which is really, really nice. And then, of course, we've got the black. And here is a sort of a chocolate brown. Now, I wear an extra small. Well, it's interesting because I do wear an extra small. It says women's 4 to 5. So maybe I should be sizing up, because I'm a size 7, but I'm wearing extra smalls right now. Interesting. I didn't even realize that. So, yeah, so experiment with the sizes because you can with this company. And I just think I love when a company does one thing and they do that one thing really, really well. And Invisa Socks is just the epitome of that. They really are. And you just know that they're just continuing to perfect and perfect and perfect. Their marketing is brilliant, as you saw with that video. I love it. But they have more videos like that. And they're so clever. So they're funny in a way, but they give you such good information at the same time. And so that's, that's kind of challenging. I find with social media, sometimes it's so, you know, over the top trying to be funny that you get no information. This one kind of marries the two together brilliantly. Lisa is here. I've not seen Lisa in forever. Lisa is someone that used to be on my Amazon Lives all the time. I'm so happy you are here. Can I see the beige again? Oh, did I show it to you already? There you go. Lisa, you will love these. Has anybody already tried them? I'm curious about that. Just ordered 3 pair, but now thinking I should have sized down as I have a 6.5 shoe size. You know what? I am going to take my shoe off and make sure that I'm wearing an extra small because that kind of stumped me. I'm thinking maybe they sent me different sizes because does it tell me what size they are? So I'm wearing the black. Oh, no, I'm actually wearing a small, Lisa. This is a small. So they did send me different sizes. So that just was kind of a fluke. So the ones that I've been wearing is a small. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Lisa's saying, so happy to be here. And that was, okay. Any questions, you guys? There's a lot of detail. Who knew that there could be so much detailing when it comes to socks? But this one, they have made an art out of sort of perfecting the sock or the no-show sock anyway. I don't believe they do anything but the no-show. And I'm glad. I as I was saying, I love when a company does something really, really well, and that they do. Okay, so how's that for kicking off a fashion show with a pair of socks? Who knew? So I'm an 8. What size? LOL. I'm gonna say that you would. Let's see. I'm going to push to Jen on that because I don't have the size chart in front of me. I know there are 8 sizes. I'm going to guess you might be a medium, actually, Lisa. But Jen, I'm sure we'll look that up and let you know. Replying to Lisa on the website, it says you guys are teaching me something, so thank you for that. Yeah, you guys, this is just a staple. This is just something that we all need. And I love, and Jen, I'm going to have you, if you can, actually, I'm going to show you one more picture right here that I kind of really liked, because you can see how, that's a top sider and the sock underneath, you can, get a sense of how that fits so nicely inside there. You're getting the coverage so that your sock foot isn't bare and hurting from the shoe, but you're not being seen on the outside. We've got Zach Thompson in the house. He's a 7, he says. The sizes are on the website. I'm checking out now. So it just asks your shoe size in the listing. Oh, great. So it asks your shoe size and then it tells you what size. Fantabulous. Thank you for that, Daria. So guys, I'm going back to housekeeping for just a second, and that is when you upvote, as I mentioned, you're going to get the 20%. You can use that it's a single use. So that doesn't mean you can only buy one set of socks. You can buy 20 sets of socks and get that 20% discount if you buy them all at one time. So take advantage of that if you're remotely thinking about that. And so what happens is when you click that QR code, because again, you're not buying it when you click it, but it's going to basically give the upvote to the maker. It's going to give you the 20%, and then it's going to take you to their website to check out and make the purchase. So that's what Daria was saying. So that's one of the cool things about Grommet for the makers and for the customers as well. But the fact that it actually takes you to their site so you can kind of look around and get to know the brand and see what else they have. I love that. And then, of course, the inventors and makers get to know more about you because you went there. And so it's just a win-win all the way around. Okay, we are going to move on. We are switching gears in a big way, a very big way. And let's see, I want to make sure I have everything with me for this one because it's a very special one. I have to say, so special that I even have it gift wrapped. How about that? Okay, I apologize that I tried to put my notes in order. This was not a good orderly evening, as you guys know. Okay, this next one, when I talked about so many products on Grommet are very problem solving. They're very clever. They make our lives easier and all of that. This one is not that, but this one is so special and it has so much meaning to it. And it also is so beautifully done that I couldn't wait to feature it on tonight's show. And I have sort of fallen in love. I've become sort of a groupie of the maker, even though she doesn't know it. Her name is Lisa, and she's here inside the chat. But I have been reading about her and her amazing dog. Am I right that your dog's name is Dolce? Let me know on that. I'm a huge dog fan, and I think I have a picture of you and your dog. I'm gonna put that up right now. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I gotta make that bigger. Hold on. Oh, let's get rid of me. Are you kidding? Is that the best picture? I mean, what a beautiful dog. But I wanted to show that not only because it's a great picture and it's a beautiful dog and Lisa's beautiful, but because her dog is the inspiration behind this jewelry line that she has created. And it is so special. I'm wearing it right now, as you can see, and I'm going to come a little closer so you can see I'm a gold girl. So I really fell in love with the gold. And it does come in different colors or different metals. So this is the sterling silver right there. And then I'm going to show you the one that we have all gift wrapped, which I think is the customer experience of this jewelry line is incredible. It is just a shining example of how to do a wonderful customer journey so that when the product shows up, you just feel good from the second you open the box. And so each one of them comes in these beautiful, beautiful boxes with these beautiful ribbons, very high quality, very classy. And then inside of each box, in addition to the necklace itself, it comes with these special cards. And one of them is just about caring for it. One of it talks about this bag that she includes, and this is actually an anti-tarnish bag. So this is where you would store it to keep your pendant and the chain that comes with it. It does come with a 30-inch chain, so it stores in here to keep it tarnish free. Now, when the bag becomes black, that's when you know you need a new bag. But this is all just fluff around. I mean, it's wonderful fluff, but around what really is the meaningful part, and that is this. And this is hand sculpted by Lisa. I'm assuming it's by you, Lisa. Am I correct on that? What is so cool is not only is the design so, I mean, it's just sort of that organic. I'm going to hold this up so you can see it better. Actually, I'll take it out of here, which will make it even easier. Okay. So this is a necklace that is actually meant and designed to be touched. And so this curvature that you're seeing right there is actually intended, and I apologize, my nails aren't looking so gorgeous tonight, but it is intended for your forefinger. And then on the back, there's a thumb print right there. So when you have it on and I wear it, I mean, I hadn't worn it until I knew I was going to have it on the show, and she sent it to me. And now I love wearing this. There is just something about placing your forefinger and your thumb right there and just so softly rubbing that. It's just so calming and so soothing. And when she designed it, her goal was that not only would it calm you and give you that sense of peace, but that it would evoke memories of. And so depending on if this is speaking to you and you decide you want to buy it for a loved one, maybe you're memorializing someone who passed away, or maybe you're in a long distance relationship with somebody and this is a way for you to just kind of feel connected to them when you're not with them, that you're just rubbing it and it is sort of evoking those memories and those feelings that you have of that person. And or I should say of that dog, because when she created it, it really started with her creating it for herself and just kind of memories of her dog and feelings that she has with her dog. And so many people fell in love with it. She decided to kind of keep going with it. And I cannot encourage you guys enough when you have time to go to her website, because this is just one of, I mean, this is my favorite, but one of many, many, many pieces that she has. Each one of them has more meaning than the next. There is so much meaning and so much heart behind everything that she does. It's incredible. Now, this one is 18 karat gold plated. This one is actually sterling silver plated. And I'm going to show you again the back so you can see that thumb imprint right there. And then on the front, you can see where the forefinger goes right there. And I'm going to go ahead and open the gift because we're kind of doing a little fun unboxing. And so she put all of this together. So I'm so happy that you're here, Lisa, because I want to ask you, can you specify to have it gift wrapped like this? Because she even sent me the tissue paper and the bag that's got her wonderful logo on it. And then inside, more silver tissue paper. And then exactly what you saw before, the bow, beautiful, beautiful box. And there's the card that lays right on top, not the card, the envelope. And so inside there's a blank little gift card. And I mean, everything is so pretty. Look how pretty that is. Just, I mean, she knows, she's very fashion forward. In fact, she's an interior designer. So she's used to designing all kinds of spaces. And she was just sort of feeling this calling of wanting to design something more intimate than interiors. And so that she did. And again, here's the care card that comes with it. And then just sort of a thank you card and about the meaning of the heart. And so, you know, there's just so much to it beyond just the necklace, but it is so, so beautiful. Oh, I forgot to show you the actual necklace inside, which is stunning. And this is the hematite. And somebody correct me if I said that wrong, but look how pretty that is. It's almost like a gunmetal, and a little darker than a gunmetal. So it is almost black, but just kind of a subtle. Isn't that so pretty? I mean, I can imagine that on, you know, with maybe a silk cream colored blouse, a white blouse, just so pretty. And against the black, it's a little difficult. So let me do that so you can see it a little bit better. I love them all, and I feel so lucky that you sent me all of them. My mom is a big silver fan, so I'm very excited to be able to gift that to my mom. I know she's going to love it because she also makes jewelry, and so she has such an appreciation for that. And I did mention, I know that each one comes with a chain, and I just wanted to show you the length of that. So it is a 30-inch chain. She recommends that you do not, and so of course the chain matches whatever metal that you have with your heart, but she does recommend that you don't swim in this and that you don't, what were the other things? Now I'm blanking. Did I write those down? Da, 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 da. Oh, you're going to have to tell me in the chat. I forget. I want to get your rules right so they last as long as you possibly can. But, you know, in addition to just maybe getting this because it connects you to some person or pet or something like that, also just people that have anxiety. Something that sort of a ritual that I do, my daughter and I always do whenever we fly, short flight, long flight, doesn't matter. We both have necklaces that match, and we hold on to our necklace at takeoff every time. We just don't miss. This is going to be so perfect for that because it actually does feel so good to rub and to hold on to, and it's like it's made for that. So every time I take off on a flight, that's what I will be wearing and what I will be doing. And Lisa is saying, me anxious. And I know that about you, Lisa, even though we have never met in person. I feel like I know you so well. We end up texting each other. She is a kick in the pants. I am so happy Lisa is here on the chat with us, or inside the chat with us tonight. And I hope you come back for more and more Grommet Lives because I know you will love them. You'll love all these products. It's so much fun. Okay. Is there anything else that I missed? It's just stunning. And I love to give a gift that has meaning behind it. And this one really, really does. And as I mentioned, when I showed you just the customer experience, this is to me is a gift that's like an experience. So it's so special. And the price point on it, I thought it was going to be so much higher. So it's regularly, without the Grommet discount, it's $110. With that Grommet discount, guys, it's $88. And this, I mean, it is so substantial. It has weight to it in the best way, not too heavy, but really, really nice. I mean, it feels very, very expensive and looks very, very expensive. So I'm in love with it. You guys are going to see me wearing this a lot on this show. I must tell you that. And guess what, guys? I mean, am I going to go out of order here? Oh, no, I'm not going to go out of order. This is so perfect. What a segue, Daria, right? You guys, some of you might know what I'm talking about, but here's what I mean, it couldn't have been a more perfect segue. The next product that I'm going to introduce you to is a product, and Lisa, Lisa Storfer, who designed this. I'm curious if you already know of this product. And actually, I am wearing the product that I'm about to show you because, as you can tell, I am not wearing a 30-inch chain, right? Because if I was wearing a 30-inch chain, what did I just do with my silver one? It would be down to almost my belly button, right? This is how long the 30 inches. So if I had this on, it would be about this long. But I have a secret weapon that I am wearing that lets me adjust and or shorten the length of my necklace. And I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to tell you all about it, tell you all about the maker who I love, and show you how it works. So there it is. This is called infinity clips, and this is such a brilliant invention. This is killing it on Grommet. She's been on Grommet for quite a while. She is doing so well just in general, and that is Daria Walsh, who is inside the chat. She's also a member of the Women Inventors Club and a member of my Live Shopping Academy. So we've gotten to know each other on lots of different levels, and it's just been so much fun to watch Daria's business take off. And it was already doing so well, but she has taken it to a whole nother level. And this is only the beginning for her. I know that for sure, because how brilliant that you can buy something, and you're seeing the price right there. It's normally $35 on Grommet. You're getting it with that 20% discount. You're getting it for $28. And you're not just getting the one I showed you, you're getting two of them. So it is a set of two. The one that you just saw is the large, and then here is the small. And why would you need a large and a small? Well, because, as you know, chains come in all different shapes and sizes and thicknesses, right? And so for those thicker chains, you're going to want to use, and this one's sort of heavier and all of that. And it's kind of a bit of a thicker chain. I probably could have used either one with this particular one, but she does give you both, so you can kind of play around with that. And so I use both of mine almost every single day. I'm using one of them. So you use them very, very simply. I wish that I had this one off, but I'm going to show you right here. So just because it's bigger. Okay, I'm going to open it up. First of all, one of the things I love so much about it, I don't know if the camera's doing it justice. So because of that, I'm going to have Jen pull up the picture of the three different colors. See if I can grab it. We'll get to that in a second. The three different finishes. There it is. So you're seeing that it does come in three finishes. It's the rose gold, the gold, and the silver. But I wanted to give you that up close shot so you could see how exquisite it is. So this is basically, what do we want to call it? A device? I can't even think of a word. Anyway, but it's designed to shorten your necklace, right? So there's sort of a utility to it. But she has done such a beautiful job designing it. Each one has, actually the small one I think has 4 crystals that are inlaid and sort of recessed into that. The larger one has 5 crystals, and they're so beautiful that it's a piece of jewelry in itself. So when I put it on, half the time I want to wear it in front because it's that pretty. So it's just so smart. So think about what that means. It means basically you are completely expanding, opening up your jewelry wardrobe, because this is, again, the perfect example is there would be times when I do want to wear this long, depending on the outfit, depending on the occasion. And in the past, what I would do is I would end up buying, assuming it wasn't super expensive jewelry, I'd buy 2 versions of it with the 2 different lengths because I would want to wear them with different outfits and get sort of a different look. Well, with Daria's product, with infinity clips, you can now take one necklace and wear it so many different ways. So what this does for styling with your jewelry is incredible. The other thing that it does really well is it helps with layering. So again, I didn't even get into the demo of it. So this is a good time to do that. So to use it, you're going to basically open it up like that. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but there are these silicone little cushions. There are 2 of them. So you're laying the chain on one here and then one here. And then you're basically sandwiching the chain with the infinity clip. And then it even has another sort of safety clip that keeps it there. And if you're using the right size for the right necklace, it's going to stay there until you take it off. And so you don't have to worry about having to readjust it. And so when I mentioned layering, when you're doing layering, it's so hard to get layering right, to really look stylish with the different layers. And they tend to, get all jumbled up. But with Infinity Clip, you can lay them exactly how you want them, sandwich them between the clip, and then it's going to stay exactly how you wanted them until you take it off. So smart, right? I mean, that's what I call an invention. That is just, taking something, a problem that Daria was having, a problem that I think probably all of us can relate to on some level. My daughter went crazy for this, and she just went off to college. So she was 16, I think, at the time when she first saw it. And I thought maybe she's not going to understand the problem yet. And she was like, oh my God, that's so great. Because that can, I can wear this necklace this way. And so she was doing the same thing because she buys the, really cheap jewelry. And so she'd buy a few of them in different sizes to get different looks of the same exact necklace. But now she doesn't have to do that. Let's see, Daria. Oh, yeah, you guys have to connect because what a package these two would make together. I mean, really, really, I could just, this needs an infinity clip with it. So think of what that does to the presentation of this, that this is sort of that, adjustable necklace. So it's not only a 30-inch, it is it could be, kind of a choker style if you wanted, anything and everything. I am, as you guys can tell, so in love with this product, so in love with the maker of this product, and she has been a great, great partner of Grommet since she came on board there, and she's a wonderful asset inside the Women Inventors Club, so love having her there. I have to show you guys, because when this was the one I snuck in, because she wanted to hold off on being on Grommet Live until she got her new packaging in. But I said, you know what? I cannot do a fashion show without showing infinity clips. So I said, I am sneaking it in and I'm just not going to show packaging. And then I said, well, wait a minute. How about if you send me a photo of the packaging and then I can show everybody, give you guys sort of a sneak peek. So you guys are the first ones seeing it. And I think it is so pretty. Now, there are similarities for sure to your previous packaging. Tell me, Daria, if you can in the chat, what are the key differences with that? I know that I don't recall that there was a bag before. Am I right about that? Looks like it comes with that bag. The box seems similar. Am I right on that? It was, that was one of the things I always highlight when I talk about Infinity Clips is her original packaging was stunning. So, so pretty. And already, this one just takes it up another notch. So she's added that jewelry pouch. Okay, great. I love that. And you know what? They are so little that it's nice to have that to put it in and just to make sure you don't lose them. I like that. That's a really great ad. Love it. And you guys, so affordable. You're getting those two because of the Grommet discount again, $28. You're getting each one for $14. It's incredible. This was best money you will ever spend because of what that does to expand your accessorizing. It's really incredible. And then again, thinking of Christmas coming, talk about your stocking stuffer, talk about that girlfriend gift, those people that you can't think of anything to buy for, and you're not sure what their style is or their size or their fragrance or whatever. This is that can't miss gift for any girl. And actually, I know there was a point where you were going to be creating them for men. Did you ever do that? Or is that still in the works? I don't think I've seen it yet. So I'm sure men could use that. But I know you were actually coming out with a specific one. And then there's a tutorial insert that she had one in there, but it has more information and folds out and opens up. So when that's all ready to go, of course, we're going to have Daria back to show all of that. And there's so many gift giving opportunities as the holidays approach. So we'll definitely look to have you on again. But you guys, again, click that QR code, even if you're not buying it, just if you think it's as cool as I think it is, just so she's getting those extra votes. But I will tell you, I think she's got already close to like a couple thousand upvotes, if I'm not mistaken, on Grommet. So she's doing just fine. But as a maker, you always appreciate that little, kind of vote of confidence. So I know she would appreciate that. So thank you, Daria, so much for being here. It's really fun to see you in the chat. And let's see, not yet with the men's, but it is in the works, and also new women's styles without the crystals. I think that will be very cool, although I'm kind of partial to the crystals. I don't know. I'll be curious what other people think, but I'm so in love with mine. Okay, we're going to shift gears a little bit here. Actually, you know what? We are 3 products in. I think it is time for giveaway. So let's see, you guys. What do you want to win? Tell me inside the chat. And if you haven't already doubled your chances to win, do that now. All you have to do is write the word giveaway inside the chat. But you do have to be entered, because if Jen, our producer, doesn't have your email, then you can't win. So definitely enter to win first with that QR code if you haven't already. And then to double your chances, you just put giveaway in the chat. And if you want to let me know what you want to win, sometimes I can be swayed. So far you have seen the fabulous Invisalign, or in keep saying Invisalign, Invisisocks. You have seen the stunning, stunning abstract heart necklace, and you have seen the very amazing problem solving infinity clips. And I think that I am going to give away the heart necklace because it is so special, and it's one of those things I'm trying so hard to give you guys the idea of how beautiful it is, and I just want somebody else to be able to touch it and feel it and understand sort of the whole experience behind it. So that is what I'm giving away, and whoever wins gets to specify whether they want a silver, a gold, or a hematite. And let's find out who the winner is. Oh, Daria's got over 1,800 upvotes for that infinity clip. Congratulations, Daria, on that. Okay. All right. I'm not sure if this person is in the chat or not, but the winner of this stunning necklace is Vicki Davis. So congratulations, Vicki. Our producer, Jen, will get in touch with you. She will ask you whether you want the gold, the silver, or the hematite, and she will get your shipping address and get that right out to you. And I know you are going to love it. It's stunning. And again, has so much meaning to it as well. Okay, we are going to move on. We have got a couple more products, and then we're going to do the last giveaway. Now, remember, the next giveaway is going to be another one of these amazing products that you're seeing tonight, except the difference is I'm going to ask you guys a trivia question related to something that we talked about tonight. So be paying attention. You never know what I'm going to ask. The person that answers it first is the one that will win the giveaway. Okay, so I mentioned we are shifting gears from girls' jewelry to men. And so if you are men watching, you're going to fall in love with this. And if you are a woman watching and you are trying to think of a gift to buy a man, or you get as stuck as I do when buying for boys or men, this is an amazing gift. And actually, I've already gifted it to someone and they flipped out. And so when I knew I was doing this, it's funny because you might not think of a wallet as fashion, but for men, it very much is fashion. It very much is a statement. It's something that they take out every day and people around them see it and they want it to look amazing. But of course, they also want it to function amazing. And most guys I know, including my two sons, have tried so many different wallets and none of them quite get it right for various reasons, and different money clips and there's so many sort of kind of gimmicky, trendy wallets out there right now that the metal ones that are really, really slim. This one is by a company called Swear Brands, and I wanted to show you they have done such a great job with the packaging and so much fun with the branding. So I left it kind of all actually wrapped up, which I forgot to do last time because I did feature it before, as I mentioned. Let me just pull out my notes here. So when I open it up, you will see exactly how it would come to you. And so I think it's so fun that it's got all of the, kind of swear signals on it. Symbols, I should say. And then you open it up, and inside is, the first thing you'll notice when you open it is the scent of the leather. When you have anything that has real leather, real authentic leather, there's just something about that is unmistakable. So the scent is the first thing that jumped out at me, and it is real full grain leather from Argentina, actually Buenos Aires. And so that is really this is really what sets this apart in my eyes. I am someone who buys a lot of wallets because I don't know why I geek out on wallets and trying to find the perfect one, the best problem solving wallet. I have never seen a wallet or felt a wallet of this quality. It is, buttery soft. So yes, definitely real leather. But again, Something about the smell and the softness of this. And that is something they tout a lot on their website. And I was curious whether it would live up to that. And oh my gosh, does it. Now I have the black right here. It also comes in brown that you're seeing right there. And I love the brown. It's very, very rich. And it's one of those that over time, when it gets that sort of rich patina that as it ages, it just gets better and better. I love that too. So, something to be said for both of them. So not only is it extremely high quality, beautiful, very sleek, very slim. So, not going to be that bulky wallet in somebody's pocket, but there's so much thought put into the organization and the functionality of this this wallet. And he hit it out of the park. And so let me just go over that. He built in just enough, but not too much, because as I mentioned, there are so many sort of gimmicky wallets out there these days. I'm going to use these kind of fake credit cards to show you how it all works. But basically, here's a card slot right here on the outside. So this can fit up to 14 cards. It's hard to believe that because it is so slim. But then it's got this notch here, which is just designed to, you push it up with your thumb and then it easily comes out. So just a nice touch, because how many times, even, we as women, or who's ever watching, sometimes cards get stuck in there and you're just fumbling trying to pull it out. With this, it just makes it so easy that they just push right up like that. So love that. And again, 14 cards. And then when you open it up, it has the window for your ID right there. And it's got the finger slot there as well. And then as you're seeing here, there's a metal clip. This works so well. So many money clips either are too tight, you can't get the money out when you want to, or they're too loose and the money, falls out. This is sort of on a spring arm. I know it's hard to see because it's very, a very slim silhouette to it, but it clamps down really, really nicely. I'm going to do that one more time. Really nicely there. And so that's going to hold your bills in place. I don't know if he told me how many bills it holds, but I would believe it's a pretty good number. Let's see. Did I get that? No. So as much money, as much cash as you happen to have. And so it does have 6 pockets. So you saw the one on the outside. Then there's more pockets in here that you might not even know of. So there's one right here, another one here, and then sort of a hidden pocket right here. And this is really, really cool right here. Let me put another card in just to show you what I'm talking about. This has a pull tab on it. Oh gosh, I should have set it up ahead of time, but I wanted to unbox it with you guys. Okay, so when I put the credit card in, so there it is. So I love this because this is sort of a concealed pocket. So no one would know that pocket was even there except for the person who owns it. And when he wants to pull that card out, he just pulls this tab and up it comes. So there's the tab on the back right there. You can see that. I know it's a little dark. And then when he pulls it, that comes up. How cool is that? And so just, very, very easy to get a card out one more time, just like that. So much thought put into it. Again, very classic, very sort of chic and sophisticated, not over the top at all. It's just the right amount and, very almost minimalistic, I would say, but also just very rich because of the quality of the leather and the meticulous detailing, sort of the attention to every design. I mean, every pocket, the way each pocket is curved, he just really did a beautiful job with it. And his goal when he started Swear Brand was to be able to bring these really sort of sophisticated, elegant, expensive looking wallets with expensive materials at an affordable price that anybody could afford. And boy, did he do that. Because when I saw this and I smelled it and then I felt it, I hadn't even seen the price yet. And I thought this is like at least one of the, $150 to $200 wallet. And then I saw the price with Grommet discount, guys, $48. Such a giftable price point. Guys are so hard to buy for, I think. I don't know why, but Grommet makes that really easy. And this is one that every guy needs a wallet. And this is such a universally appealing wallet. I can't imagine someone not loving this wallet. So I kind of feel like you can't miss. But it is really, really nicely done. I wish I had the brown here to show you, but you could see it right. Actually, you know what? I do have a picture of the brown that I can show you a little bit better. There it is. So there you're seeing the two, the brown and the black. So just, this is another company that just is doing one thing and doing that one thing really, really well. Okay, we are going to move on to the next product, and that is such a cool product. This is one that I want to go, why didn't I think of that? Because there's so many times when I needed this, that when I discovered it, and actually, I don't know why Microsoft Teams keeps coming up. And actually, I thought they were so cool when I saw them on Grommet, but it wasn't until I got them home and started playing with them that I'm like, this is the answer to my prayers. This is going to solve so many problems for me. And also, they're so cute and stylish and fashionable, hence the reason that I wanted to have them on. And Swear Browns is in the house. I didn't know you guys were here. Thank you for being here. And you are very welcome. I'm glad. If there's anything I missed or that you want to expand on, let me know inside the chat. I'm happy to do that and can kind of re-show things. But I, as you can tell, am such a fan of your wallet. I really am. It's so beautiful. Okay, guys, these are so cool. If you are not familiar with them, they are all the rage everywhere, and you're totally gonna understand why in just a second. Who's heard of flip mitts? Anybody? Okay, let me just show you. I have 3 colors because the package that Grommet has, you are getting 3 sets of flip mitts when you buy that package. So $24 gets you 3 sets, 2 each, so 6 mittens. But they're not just mittens. You guys, these are a 3-in-1. So these are a mitten, these are a glove, and these are a sweatband, all in one. Let's see, get it right here. Okay. These were developed by a duo, Matt and Iona. I don't know if, oh, they are in the house. Yay! I'm so happy. Who are you both here, or just one of you? Let me know. I'm such a fan. I'm going to be your groupie. So the way these work, guys. So I'm going to show you the 3 different ways that you wear them. So here is one way. Okay, there is a mistake on. I thought that. I wondered, I was like, wait a minute, Grommet is really doing an amazing discount. It says, if I'm not mistaken, on the listing page, 3 for $29. Yeah, 3 pairs for $24. That's what it says on there. So Jen, am I right on that? Does it say that on the listing page? I'm pretty sure it does. So correction, and I was wondering, how on earth do you guys do that? 1 pair for $29.99, and then you're getting 20% off of that. So that's $24 for the 1 pair. But my gosh, it's worth every penny times 10. It really is. Because how many times are you wearing a glove or a mitten, and maybe you're out, maybe it's really cold, you're leaving in the morning and it's so cold, you're walking somewhere, and then you don't want those on anymore. It gets too hot. And so you take them off, and you're going to lose one. If you try to put it in your pocket, you lose one on the way. You never seem to have the right temperature with you. Well, these, because they transform, it solves all of that. So you can start out in the morning when it's really cold. It has this thing built in. They call it a hoodie. So you can put the hoodie on, and you've got, full coverage there. So you can be nice and cozy warm. And then when it starts to get a little warmer, you can open up your hoodie, just peel back the hoodie, and you've got that right there. So, sort of easy transformation. And then you can take it down another, and it can just be sort of a sweatband or wristband like that. And so, wipe your sweat or whatever you need to do. So I'm someone who plays pickleball. I love pickleball. And sometimes when you're playing outside, it gets cold. And so I haven't got to play pickleball with these yet, but I can't wait to. I just feel like it's a perfect match. So many times I'm wishing I had something warm on my hands, but I want my fingers to be free to be able to do my best playing in pickleball. So I really appreciate that when you're wearing these, without the hoodie on, your fingers are free to do whatever you want. So they are screen friendly because you can be on your phone with these when you have them on. And then if you start to get a little chilly, you just put that hood over and you're good to go. so many uses for these. My mind is just spinning and spinning. So whether you are outdoor adventuring, in fact, I think when they invented these, they had trail rides in mind. So I'm assuming it was bike riding, or trail runs, maybe it was. And so when you're running, you're cold in the morning, and so you want that hoodie on, full coverage, and then you start to get warmer. You open it up again, and then you get even hotter. You don't want anything on your hands. You pull it back like that. You start to sweat, and you do that. So I just think these are so, so, so smart. Even just driving. I love that picture with, having the coffee in the morning. You want to feel it on your hands, but it's cold outside. I mean, I'm going to use these for anything and everything I can think of. When I walk the dog at night, when it gets really, starts to get chilly, have these on. My fingers are free, but then might get chilly, and I'll, close it up again. They come in 4 different sizes. So you've got the small, the medium, the large, lots of different colors. I would encourage you to go to their website because they have different prints and patterns and so many. And I don't know if with Grommet, if it's limited to a certain sort of assortment of colors. This was the one that I really liked, this assortment. So this was an assortment. So the gray, and then this is sort of a plum, if you will. And then this is a really cool blue color. Love it so much. Sporting events. You're going to a football game at night. It starts to get colder. How nice to put that hoodie on and just kind of stay cozy warm. The material. These are SPF 50 plus, actually, which is kind of nice for those outdoor people. You can machine wash these. I love that because I can definitely imagine your hands sweating and, getting it dirty as with the sweatband. They are also odor resistant, which can be a plus if that's an issue for you, for sure. And it is an organic material that is bamboo. I am seeing more and more things made with bamboo, and including a set of sheets that just arrived from the Honeydew folks that are made out of bamboo. And they are the nicest, softest sheets I've ever slept on. These have sort of a fleece to them, kind of, not fleece, but it's so soft. I don't know how to describe that. Maybe in the chat you can tell me how to describe that. Love that idea. Awesome for tailgating. Perfect for tailgating, definitely. But moms that have kids that do sporting events, whether it's baseball games and you are sitting outside for hours on end and freezing, and sometimes you want your fingers free and sometimes you don't. Perfect for that. Great gift for anybody, really. Let's see. It's good for any purchase. Okay, yes. So then that makes me feel good about saying definitely spend some time on their website. It's a very cool website and they have so many colors. So you're going to go crazy. And this is one of those products that once you start using them, you're going to want more and more and more, and you're going to want to gift it to so many people. Like so many people who actually, I'm one of them who I have Raynaud's. Does anybody have Raynaud's syndrome, where the tips of my fingers get really, really cold and like lose circulation? For some reason, it happens when I go grocery shopping. I don't know why. It could be in the dead of summer and I go grocery shopping and the tips of my fingers get so cold. This is perfect for that. I'm going to wear these grocery shopping. I didn't think of that until just right now. But I mean, you guys can probably chime in the chat and tell me more and more ideas. And I'm sure in a week from now, I can tell you even more ideas because I'll be using them for so many different things. Mostly I have to run, not really run because I can't even walk, but LOL, you know what I mean? Time for me to hit the road. Well, not the road either. Oh my God, this is Lisa who, I won't read the whole thing. You guys can read it in the chat. She is so fun and so funny. And Lisa, I'm so happy you were able to join us tonight. They've been, oh my gosh, how funny. Flipmits just chimed in and said they have been reviewed by the Raynaud's organization. Incredible. I can't believe I didn't think of that right away because it's a real issue if you have it. And women have it a lot more than men. I believe 20% of women have Raynaud's. My daughter has it, so I do believe it's probably hereditary. And these are going to help me so much for that. I'm going to send a pair to my daughter too, now that I know that. Oh, Daria has Raynaud's. Yay! I'm not alone. Photography is a big use for these. So anyone that does anything outside and gosh, you guys, you get cold. Well, these are so cozy warm, but they're not too warm because you can, transform them any way that you'd like, or 3 different ways, I should say. So Flipmits, great job. Great product. I'm grateful to you guys for bringing them to life because they are just going to make my life so much more cozy and so much easier with so many different things that I do. So thank you for that. And that, guys, is the last product of the night. And we're over time just a touch, But we have another giveaway coming, the last giveaway of the night, and I am going to, oh my gosh, that was not the last product. I'm just realizing that didn't seem right. I do have one more product, and it's not just any product. This is a very cool product by one of my favorite brands on Grommet of all time. And both of the founders are with us inside the house. So I'm glad you guys are all still here. And I'm so excited to share this with you guys because I believe this is a new product for them. It's brand new to me. I had never seen it before. And I am so used to showcasing Bandy Wear's belts. So they have the pocketed belts that I love. I sing about them from the rooftops to anyone and everyone. They're so useful. They have, clever little pockets designed in, and it just lets you be hands-free with whatever you're doing. So I use it all the time, as does my mom, as does so many people I know. The one I'm going to show you is by the same company. There's a lot of similarities, but they have come out with a pocketed skirt. And I have to say, Bev and Beth, my one concern is that you are now in competition with yourself because and this is brand new, she's saying in the chat, because now I don't know which one to wear, whether I'm going to wear my belt or my skirt. And probably I'll wear them both. But each one solves a similar problem, but not really. But actually, it does in a lot of ways. But it is just as high quality. The material is incredible. And if you have a bandy belt, you know what I'm talking about. It has a 4-way stretch to it. That is, I'm going to try to give you a sense of that. But it just, and especially in the form of a skirt. I was so excited to try this on and feel that kind of compression that you get. And I kind of joke about that with their belt, that it's a little bit like shapewear. It does kind of hold you in a little bit, especially because it's adjustable. You can pull it as tight as you want. But so is this. I feel like it holds you in and kind of conforms to your body just perfectly. It's a really nice fit that's very, very flattering. And I thought about wearing it tonight, except it just doesn't, it's not conducive here. So I decided to bring it instead. And so this is the Daisy Red. I chose this one because, number one, because my daughter just started school at UGA, but I love red. I'm a patriotic girl. I love red, white, and blue. And I have lots of jean jackets that I like to wear. And so I love this with a white tank top and a jean jacket. In fact, that's how I wore it when I wore this for the first time. And I live on Balboa Island, and I walked around the island with my dog, and I stopped and had some coffee, and this was what I was wearing. And I loved it, not only because it felt so good. Again, the material is wonderful. It's so soft, it's so breathable, 4-way stretch. But of course, as Bandywear does, they have built in pockets so cleverly that hold all your necessities so you don't have to carry a purse with you. So there are 2 pockets in this skirt. One is on the outside. You're seeing it right there. There's an interior pocket and an exterior pocket. So smart. So the interior one is really sort of a concealed pocket. Nobody knows it's there except for you. So put anything and everything you want in there that you definitely don't want to get pickpocketed, for sure. But also, so many people have to carry around medications or maybe insulin, or it might be something like that, something that really want to keep close to you. That interior pocket is really nice, but maybe it's a passport, maybe it's cash, whatever it is that you really want to keep secure. That's what you're going to put there. And then the exterior pocket is right here, and it's really nice and roomy and deep. Both pockets actually could fit any size phone, your keys, your glasses, your readers, anything, those daily essentials, your credit cards, a little bit of money, your wallet. You could really load them up, actually, especially because it's got that stretch. But it's so nice to walk the dog. I have my little poop bags in there, and to have all those things. I had my phone is sort of a wallet phone, so that in there, and my hands were free when I'm walking, and I love that. And the only way I can do that is with my bandy belt or my bandy skirt. One of the things I love, Beth and Bev, is the nice flare that you designed into it. It's just very, very subtle. It's not a flare skirt by any stretch, but it's just like a little bit flirty, very universally flattering. Really, I can think on anybody. And I haven't played pickleball lately, but I can imagine loving this for pickleball because I can keep the balls right here. I can even keep my phone with me if I want to, but I never have a place to put my pickleballs. And so now I've got the 2 pockets, so I can carry quite a few with them. So I mean, tennis, any kind of sporting, anything, because it is that kind of, it feels like workout material almost, like very, very high quality workout material. I'm going to show you a couple more photos that I have because let's see, there's one that's going to show you some of the different prints because, of course, as Bandy always does, they have lots of fun different prints and patterns to them. And on Grommet, I think we offer 8 different patterns. This is just a handful of them, some that I really loved a lot. I love them all. I had a hard time picking, but as you know, I left Daisy off because I showed it to you here. So I wanted you to get a sense of what some of them are, but you can go to their site and see them all. But there's the pockets in action right there. And you can get a sense of what that fit is. So see how it just flares out just a touch. And then again, it's just very, that spandex that they build into the material really does a job in all the best ways. What am I missing, ladies? I'm sure there is something. I love the price point again, too. This is one, when you feel it, when you put it on, I mean, we think of the Lululemons of the world and the Aloe and those very kind of high-end what's it called? Athleisure wear. This puts them to shame, in my opinion. This material, the quality of it, the firmness is just really, really nice. Now, I can't say I haven't worn it for any length of time because I just got it recently, but I can tell that this is going to last forever. And their stitching, everything about it is just high, high quality, and I would expect nothing less from Bandy. So you guys have done it again, and I'm sure, in fact, I think we tried to have this on earlier on in the year, maybe the summer sometime, but you guys were sold out, if I recall. So clearly you're doing very, very well. We're crazy about the skirts, comfy and versatile and great for travel. Yes, so great for travel because not only so great when you get to where you're going to be able to have those pockets and be hands-free, but because you can do kind of sporting activities in them because this is wrinkle-free. And I believe it even has that SPF built into it. Is that accurate? SPF 50, I think is correct, if I'm remembering. Let me know on that. But perfect for travel. Thank you for chiming in on that. So this is one of those, as again, it's new to them also. So as time goes on, I'm sure people are going to be reviews after reviews talking about all the different ways that they use it and wear it. So you guys have done a wonderful, wonderful job, and I love all the prints. Now, size-wise, I did want to mention I have an extra small, and I typically wear a 2 to a 4, I would say. I like to say a 2, but somewhere between there. And this fits me perfectly. So size-wise, let me see. I've got all that down here somewhere, but I've got my notes so mixed up tonight again. Where am I? Oh, okay. So the size is extra small all the way up to double extra large. So I believe it's extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, double extra large. So they have you covered. It does have that UPF 50. So you're getting that protection there. And as with all Bandy products, there is no zippers, there is no Velcro. So it is so comfortable. There's nothing annoying, which so many times things we wear could just be annoying and just not fit right. You are going to be so happy with this. And I love that this company was born in the USA and they've been around since 2012 and going stronger than ever. They're just amazing. And I just look forward to more and more products from you guys and more prints and colors and all of that. So thank you for being here again. And thank you for thinking of us with your new products. I love that. Let's see. Okay. Also looks like they're made in America. They are made in America. Am I right on that? Are they made in America or just designed in America? I think they're made in America. Love that. Perfect for theme parks. Yes. Again, anything where, no one can get to that interior pocket. Maybe you're going to a music festival or something. Perfect for that. So it's lots of uses. Okay, guys. So that does wrap up our show, and it is made in the USA. And I think all of their products are made in the USA, of course. Okay, so we are going to do the last giveaway. I'm going to start with a trivia question that is a little bit difficult, but I think if you were paying attention, you might know the answer to this. So my question is, what is the name of Lisa's dog? Lisa is the maker, the creator of this. You saw that gorgeous dog. Does anybody know the name of the dog? The first person that gets it in the chat is going to win a giveaway product. That one of these items that you have seen here tonight, you are going to win. Anyone? Okay, I know we do have a delay. So there's the dog. Who knows the name of the dog? Nobody? Okay, so we are going to move on to another question. Let me think about this. Oh, Shih Tzu? No. And again, this is the name of the dog. Nope. Okay. What's another question? Okay, I'm going to give you an easy one because I know we're well over the time. Who knows the club that the maker of Infinity Clips belongs to that I mentioned earlier? It's a club that I happen to, this is a very easy one, that I happen to run, and that's how I know the maker of Infinity Clips. It's Daria Walsh, but what is the club that she belongs to that I run? Anyone? I just have to believe somebody. Oh, because it's got to be because we're on a delay. So the first person that says it, I knew it was going to be you. So the winner of the giveaway is Sherry, and it is the Women Inventors Club. So yes, Daria is a very loyal member of the Women Inventors Club. And if you happen to be, this is my perfect segue, if you happen to be a woman, a female, that has a product idea that you want to bring to life or that you already have brought to life, become a member of the Women Inventors Club. It is completely free, and we are now close to 1,000 women who are locking arms to support each other, help each other, share ideas, all of that. And it is a wonderful organization that I'm very proud to be a part of. So Sherry is the big winner of the night. And Sherry, and I think you're actually going to really like this. And I know it's cold where you are. Okay, I'm going to shift gears. I'm going to shift gears. I am going to give away a pair of flip mitts because I happen to know that Sherry lives in Minnesota. And I believe that her hands are going to start to get cold here pretty quickly. And so I think she is going to love having a pair of flip mitts. So, of course, Jen will be reaching out to you. You let her know what color you want. Spend some time on the Flip Mitts website because they've got a lot to choose from. And she will get a pair sent out to you. And I can't wait to hear what you think of your flip mitts. So thank you guys for joining me for such a fun show. Fashion favorites on Grommet. I really loved the show, and there were so many more that I wanted to feature. I mean, again, I'm so surprised at how many Grommet has. So take a look on Grommet, look at all the fashion products they have, look at all the products they have, a bunch of new makers this week. I've had a chance to go through some of the new ones, and I'm already loving so many of them. So definitely check those out. And then we have a treat for you next week. Next Tuesday night, we are doing a show all about Shark Tank products. So you may or may not know that Grommet actually has quite a few Shark Tank products on their site. And I am sort of handpicking the Shark Tank products that I get excited about. And we are going to be featuring those next Tuesday night, same time, same place, 6 o'clock on the West Coast, 9 o'clock on the East Coast. So I hope to see you guys then. And then just a reminder, tomorrow night we are off because Greg is traveling. And so we are going to be back next Wednesday for our weekly product launch show. And you're going to get to meet the product of the week winner during that show as well. So that'll be super fun too. So everybody have a wonderful weekend. Happy October. I can't believe it. And I will see you next Tuesday. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody.